Welcome back, everyone. I am your host, Osiris, and this is Osiris Royal Tech. In this, we got SQL Lesson number 3, which is Queries with Constraints, Part 2. If you haven't seen Part 1, check that out, then bounce over to this. Alright, so in this one, we're going to be learning about all the different kind of operators. We went over a little bit in our last one, but in this one, we're going to have equals, not equal to, or less than, or greater than, like what it does, not like. There you go, the percent sign. And basically, let's walk through these, shall we? So this equal sign right here is essentially it's case sensitive, and it's the exact string comparison, which right here, notice the single equals. So think of it, column name equals ABC. So it will be the exact string. For those that are new to programming in general, what a string is essentially letters thrown together. You could go ahead and have like certain numbers in there, but then you start to get into like the muddy waters. But this is just for simplicity purposes, all right? So basically, think of it like that. So the equal, it will be case sensitive to the exact string comparison. So think of it, cat equals cat. That would be true because they're both the same. All right, so let's see here. Not equal to, you can imagine what that would be. So dog would not be equal to cat. There you go. Less than or greater than, that's very simple, straightforward. Let's see here. Like, it's also this is case insensitive. All right, so this is a big one to keep in mind. It's case insensitive. The exact string comparison. So column name like ABC. So it will be like. It would be like Mike, like dog, like Chris Jericho. But I don't know. All right. So not like, it's case insensitive, exact string, and an equality comparison. Try to go ahead and get over that with you guys. It just wasn't working. All right. So basically, the column name is not like A, B, C, D. So pretty straightforward on that. All right, the percentage sign is used anywhere in a string to match a sequence or of 0 or more characters, only with like or not like. So remember that last part. Only with like or not like. We go ahead and include that. All right, so column name like this, and ultimately it matches attic. As you can see, that AT, considering it's deriving from this, cat, bats, AT, AT. All right, so that's pretty cool, right? Very helpful if you could think of some real world situations like that. Think of it, it's like you're over there trying to query inside of a database that has individuals like um, with similar products or something like that, right? That's very similar in the way that it's described. For example, like we could go ahead and use this example, cats, bats, like there's like a product in there or multiple products and you're trying to identify that. That's a great way of identifying. That's one way. There's multiple ways. That's one way. All right. All right. Dash, use anywhere in a string to match a single character, only with like or not like. Once again, remember that. Okay. All right, we already went over in and not in, so we're not going to go ahead and do that in this one. If you want to find out more information on that one, check out part 1 of queries and constraints. All right, so let's dive into our task. All right. Okay. And once again, what I like to do, I like to set up my queries. Okay, so from the Toy Story movies. Okay, so what I like to do is select all from movies, just personal preference of how I like to set it up. And where on all Toy Story movies, all the Toy Story movies. Boom. Okay. Okay, so where, and remember, column, what column, where, what column are we looking at? That's right, it will be title. So where title, okay, is like, or your title, I guess we could probably use, let's try this, just entertaining. Just gonna entertain it. Where title is like, all right, and let's try this. Toy Story, because that's what we're looking for, right? Oh, damn. Toy Story. And let's end it. And as you can see, it's incomplete SQL query. All right, so let's try this. All right, see, now we're slowly starting to get somewhere. Okay, where in the column is a like, basically like Toy Story. Now, do you see what happened here? There's only one, right? So let's see what happens when we add two. Look at that, right? All right, so basically, if you just add one of these percent signs, it's going to be like you didn't even add one in the first place, right? See, take away one, it just gives you Toy Story. It doesn't give you all of the Toy Story movies. But when you add that percent sign in there, it gives you all the ones like Toy Story. So it has Toy Story in it, thus 2, 3. Toy Story 2, 3. All right, next is find all movies directed by John Lasseter. All right, let's do that. All right, so find all from movies where, all right, so director is like, and then I'm just going to work smarter, not harder. I'm just going to copy right there his name and search it in here. Bang. There you go. We find all of the movies that John went ahead and directed. Bang. Just solve for number 2, on to number 3. Find all the movies and director not directed by John. All right. Let's try select all from movies where the director, okay, uh, is not like John. And there you go. As you can see inside of this table, we go ahead and we look at the directors because once again, we're looking for movies that are not directed by John. And as you can see, I think no John Lasseter. Good stuff. All right, next, find all the Wally movies. All right. So let's do that. Select all from movies where. All right. So where title. I personally like to go ahead and set my stuff up like that to where it's uppercase and then the rest lowercase. And I like to have operators in all capitals majority of the time. All right, where title, let's say like, and then we'll just copy right there. Let's try that. See what we get. All right, so we selected all from movies, which is the table, where title is a like, and then wall, and then dash. So let's try. Now, remember what we did last time to go ahead and to get everything that was like um, that matched, such as like cat, hat, how if it had that AT in there and another one had AT, it went ahead and just grabbed it. Let's try doing that. And how we'll do that is by the percent sign. And let's just try wall. Let's discard the dash part, right? Voila. Now you have ID Wally by Andrew and 87 Wall G by Brenda. There you go. And it completed our last exercise of find all the wall dash movies. So there we have it. That wraps up our video on select queries with constraints number 2. In the meantime, let's dive into another topic and let's get it rolling. Let's keep on learning. Till next time, take care.